Live from Hilton Coliseum on the campus of Iowa State University in Ames, the Cyclone Television Network proudly presents Iowa State basketball. As tonight, the Cyclones entertain the Buffaloes of Colorado. Hi again, everyone, with Kevin Lehman. This is BJ Shaban. Kevin, it doesn't get any more important than this here tonight.
Well, this is a much improved Colorado team. They've gone 10-1 at home. Now they want to end that 32-game losing streak in Big 12. And Iowa State had a tough January, but had a great second half against Oklahoma. They really need this win if they have any hopes of NCAA post-tournament play. Well, BJ, Colorado to win this game has to compete on the boards. They are 12th in the Big 12, dead last in rebound margin at a minus 12.5. They gave up 20 offensive rebounds to K-State. They've got to have some good guard play, too. Now, Iowa State, they've got to be able to guard the dribble drive. Now, Colorado's spread offense creates driving opportunities. Colorado averages 26 free throws per game. And also, Iowa State's got to circle the wagons, BJ. They got to protect their home turf. Any chance of postseason play, this is a big game that they've got to win at home tonight.
31-25, Colorado with the lead on Iowa State here at the half. Welcome back, everyone, here to Hilton Coliseum with Kevin Lehman, BJ Shaban along with you. And Kevin, what an interesting first half. Colorado bolts out to that 14-point lead. Iowa State comes back to lead it by 1, and then the Buffaloes in the first half here on a big run, and we've seen some big swings here.
It's definitely been a first half of different runs, but the story right now is the turnovers by Iowa State. 11 first half turnovers, and Colorado's turned that into 11 points in the first half.
Well, the Cyclones certainly have played some outstanding defense on the interior. 10 blocks so far on the night, which has been huge when they did come back into this basketball game. But you're right, correctable mistakes that they have to make in the second half.
And I thought a big lift from Hamilton at both the defensive end and the offensive end. Iowa State found some gaps in that zone, actually got Colorado out of the zone. We'll see in the second half now if this is going to continue to change defense and use that zone. It's very important, though, BJ, that Iowa State scores so they can set up their three-quarter court pressure and kind of slow down the Buffaloes.
Of course, leading the way for the Buffaloes is Casey Crawford, and for Iowa State, a couple of players, Marquez Gilstrap and also Justin Hamilton leading the way there. Hamilton's played huge in this first half.
He really has at both ends, and I mentioned, Colvin made some nice assists, then got a little out of control later on. He has to be able to play like a veteran guard in this game.
It's a 6-point lead for Colorado. When we come back, we'll talk Iowa State golf with their head coach, Jay Horton. That's next.
Well, today is the Suits and Sneakers weekend where all coaches, NCAA coaches, are wearing their sneakers with their suits to make awareness for the NABC's fight against cancer. That was started with Norm Stewart in 1993, BJ. They've raised $53 million for cancer research in that amount of time. Bracken with another rebound, really started to assert himself. Gilstrap with 11 rebounds and Bracken with 11 rebounds. Now we'll see what kind of defense we got from Colorado.
Gilstrap for 3.
Boy, Iowa State's having so much success inside that you just hate to see him shoot that quick 3-ball.
Colorado will get the ball back as it was tapped out by Iowa State. Well, Craig Brackens, Kevin, has had a huge second half. 16 points, 8 rebounds. Again in the second half. We talked about it coming out of the break. He had a different look on his face. And it's certainly his determination of just wanting to get the basketball. He certainly has gotten in some good position.
I really think if Iowa State had more patience, they can get him the ball again. And there's another block.
That's 12 on the night for Iowa State.
Hey, Bracken's been all over both ends of the court, made a steal it, a couple possessions going. There's a block shot, able to keep it in bounds. Now Colorado going to go man-to-man and default and guard Bracken's inside.
Avoids the double team. Brackens hits the fader towards the baseline.
Now the double teams come from the inside of the court, so Bracken's making that baseline move over his right shoulder. That's his pet move.
And Colorado gets a timeout here. Craig Brackens has certainly brought the lunch pail here in the second half. 18 second half points. He's got 23 for the game.
You see the double team comes after he bounces. Now, you may see Coach Pizdelic make a change here and send a double team as soon as Brackens catches. They're waiting for him to put it on the floor, and the guards have got there too late. So look for them to come right away to get the ball out of his hands, because Brackens, with 23 points, 11 rebounds, has really had a great second half.
So Iowa State will look to play it in. Does Colorado foul immediately here without any time going off the clock?
Well, I was surprised they did that, BJ. I would think you want to try and make a steal because of all their quickness with Higgins and Thorne, and then foul if you're not able to steal the initial inbounds pass or the first pass out of a trap.
Brackens will look to put it in. He does to Christopherson.
They don't want to foul Christopherson.
And he's two-timed. And a timeout will be taken by the Iowa State bench. So 11-3 to play.
That was a good move by Coach Mack, because a 5-second cop was going to come on there, and Colorado was not going to foul. Christopherson not wanting to take the chance of getting the ball back to Brackens.
And again, a timeout can be called by the bench. So Coach Greg McDermott does get it called. 64-63, 11-3 to play. As what a day for Big 12 Conference basketball. And we've got a dandy here.
Well, look for Colorado now to take the inbounder and possibly put him on Christopherson so he cannot make the catch. Iowa State ran Colvin out of the situation because they don't want Chris Colvin to be fouled and have to go to the free throw line.